Napoleon Bonaparte's life was so influential that the entire period, the Napoleonic era, is named after him. There's so much to learn about his legacy, but here's 5 less known facts that I find most interesting. Number 1. He lost his virginity to a prostitute. Around 1787, Napoleon likely lost his virginity to a prostitute in a Paris brothel. Biographer Andrew Roberts recounts a brief personal note written by Napoleon, chronicling his encounter with a prostitute in Paris's Palais Royal, a district known as a 19th century red light district. After leaving the Italian opera, Napoleon noticed a young woman whose timid demeanor intrigued him. Their conversation revealed her difficult past. She had been seduced and abandoned by a military officer and turned to prostitution out of necessity. Though he expressed concern for her well-being, he ultimately propositioned her. Roberts suggests that this was the night Napoleon likely lost his virginity, noting that he found the experience significant enough to record in writing. Number 2. He discovered the Rosetta Stone during his Egyptian campaign. The Rosetta Stone is an ancient granite slab carved in 3 languages: hieroglyphic Egyptian, Demotic Egyptian, and ancient Greek. It played a vital part in deciphering Egyptian hieroglyphs and has been long considered as a hugely important artifact for translating languages. It was discovered by Napoleon's soldiers during his Egyptian campaign in 1799. Number 3. He created at least 10 European monarchs with his influence. Napoleon crowned himself Emperor of the French in 1802 at Notre Dame, and placed the crown of Charlemagne on his own head before the Pope, who was in attendance and traditionally undertook this role for European kings. He was the first monarch of the French Empire. His 2 wives, Josephine and Marie-Louisa, were both empresses. Napoleon crowned his son, Napoleon II, King of Rome upon his birth. He would later die in adolescence. He crowned his 3 brothers, Louis Bonaparte, King of Holland, Joseph Bonaparte, King of Spain, and Jerome Bonaparte, King of Westphalia. Gustavus Adolphus, who was a close ally of Napoleon during his reign, would become King of Sweden. 2 of Napoleon's marshals and close friends would also become kings. Joachim Murat became King of Naples, and Jean-Baptiste Bernadotte became King of Sweden and Norway in 1818. His family still rules today. Several more of his close relations would become prominent nobility throughout Europe. Many more of his female relatives became queens, duchesses, and princesses through marriage. Many years later, Charles Louis Napoleon, Napoleon's nephew, would become Emperor of France as Napoleon III. Number 4. Beethoven planned to dedicate his 3rd symphony to Napoleon. Ludwig van Beethoven greatly admired the general, closely following Napoleon's early years as first consul after overthrowing the existing French government. When he began working on Symphony No. 3, Beethoven professed to be inspired by Napoleon's heroic exploits and democratic ideals. He even included cannon fire and gunpowder blasts in the written music. However, later on, after Napoleon crowned himself emperor, Beethoven lost all respect for him and supposedly destroyed the music. Number 5. He became a general at just 26 years old. Born in 1769 in the island of Corsica, he began studying artillery and military school at the age of 9 and graduated early at 16. After successfully fighting off a royal insurrection in Paris at the Tuileries Gardens in 1795, he was appointed general in charge of Paris by the Republic 3 weeks later at just 26 years old. For more Napoleonic history, like, subscribe, and don't miss my video on the cavalry charge at Somosierra. The legendary story of this Polish cavalry regiment in Napoleon's army is almost too incredible to believe. It is rightfully regarded as one of the most glorious cavalry charges in history. Don't miss this tale. Thanks for watching. I'm Connor with the Motion Visual. See you next time. Peace.